welcome back to this channel for all, I think, 18 subscribers. It's been a while. I meant to do this earlier. Now, this next video is a little bit longer than I would have wanted, but next time while doing recipes and stuff, I'll definitely pay more attention and, learn a few things to make them easier and stuff. Just in terms of an update, very quickly, we have lost 2 kilos up until now, which is not bad. And I generally have been quite busy this past few weeks, so I don't even realize how, but I do get like 10,000 steps a day without having to walk around the house much, which is great. If you're sticking till the end of the video, you're an absolute star. Do subscribe, and I think I'll do some more stuff. Thanks, keep watching. This is the recipe part of the video. We're going to be making a very disliked vegetable by children in this country. I'm sorry, it doesn't look a bit more appealing or healthy. It is. I mean, well, actually, whatever looks disgusting is pretty healthy, isn't it? Anyway, this is lauki or bottle gourd. Never. It's lauki. Anyway, if you're not in India, it's a all-season vegetable. Very sad for kids because we have to eat it all the time. But if you're not in India, I think you can find it in Indian stores. For example, I think in Dublin, Euro-Asia would have them. I never ever had them in Dublin because it's a luxury to be away from home and not be forced to eat this. But since coronavirus and everything, and we're trying to eat healthy, I try to make this at least once a week, but I'm pretty sure that Tim and I both will not miss this when we go back. So what we're making is fritters, or in Hindi, tikki. So we're going to use this, and our binding agent is going to be suji, which is semolina. Semolina, no. It's very confusing, people. It's semolina. You can use whatever binding agent. You can use breadcrumbs, you can use flour, you can use gram flour or besan as well, whatever's floats your boat to make your fritters. It is mostly water. It's a very low calorie vegetable, and it is great to like boost your immunity, and that's why I'm trying to make sure that Tim and I have more of it. Coronavirus and everything, So what we're going to do is, once I actually get the skin of this freaking fucking onion, we're gonna chop up some onion. You can put in whatever you like, really. I usually would put in lots and lots of garlic, but I don't have a lot of time today because I need my husband to help me with this, and he has to get back to work. I suck at doing this. He's much better at chopping anything, really. Especially like if I need really, really small pieces of onion, I cannot do that. No. So this is what we're actually having for dinner today with some soup, because we kind of have one full meal, and then that's, later at night before we start fasting. And then when we break our fast in the evening, we have something like sandwiches. Or today we had cheesy fries, because the urge to order from outside was very real. And I thought, no, I'll make some cheesy fries at home so that we can have some, without feeling guilty. Since we're already we'll be eating out a lot this weekend. By out, I don't necessarily mean yucky, junky food. We're going on a little staycation in Delhi. Nowhere very exciting this week, but it's a different part of Delhi that we will be able to go around because it's not very far from us, and it will be fun. So this is where I fuck up. I'm like, how am I gonna chop this part off without chopping off my nails or something? But just, I'm sure people are better at this than I am.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. So, the onions are chopped in various shapes and sizes because
I cook every day, but I suck at this. Like, don't look at my onions. Go away. The main thing is, I guess they should not be very big pieces because then it will just be awkward. My cameraman decided to stop the video and give me some cooking advice. I was like, what did I say? I wasn't rude at all. Are you crazy? I'm the loveliest wife you're ever gonna get in this lifetime, Timothy. Okay. So we have our onions and we have the bottle gourd. I will call it lauki because I have a tough time saying gourd. I don't say it very often in my life. Why did I put this in there? It's okay. We have one small chilli, because I don't want to poison the poor Irishman. You cut it into the smallest pieces that you possibly can. It's a little dried, but it will do the job. Jesus, I should never have gotten nails this long. I'm not used to it anymore. I think I'll take this out in another bowl. But yesterday they're more precious than are we recording? Oh, okay. I actually got this video from Facebook. There's this Indian actress. Her name is Samira Reddy. And she makes very cool, funny videos with her mother-in-law, and they shared this recipe. Now, I'm actually not gonna do anything with this piece because I just got these nails done like yesterday. Now, after grating the lauki and making a little bit of a mess, how does my mom do this without making a mess? Like, she cooks every day. And I swear to God, she makes like no mess. Your mom as well. She's just like, they're like so effortless. They're like this, salt, pepper, in the oven, out of the oven. And I'm like, why does it not take you 2 hours? Jesus. Anyway, so now what we need to do with this is squeeze out excess water because then it will not let your binding agent bind anything. So I'll just do that over here. You can see not a lot of muscle power here, but I'm sure Tim is very happy looking at this lovely dinner that I'm making for him. So once your thing is grated, please don't go on how it looks. It's healthy. It's good for your heart. It's good for digestion. It's good for so many things. People juice it. Like no. I mean, fine, healthy, whatever. But no. So we have some laukis, one little chili and onions here. Now you can put in whatever spices you like, however you like it. It doesn't have to be an Indian recipe with Indian spices. It can truly be whatever you want it to be. So first thing is a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. I use a weird kind of salt. It's called namak. I wouldn't know what the English thing is, but my mom uses this. Apparently it is quite, it's more healthy than like iodized salt. And once you do put in some salt, your vegetable will release some more water, which is okay because we're not putting in eggs or anything to bind this. So there's one of these. It's called a masaldani. It has your special a selection of spices that you use quite often. Mine has turmeric, mango powder, some ajwain, I don't know the English name, I'm sorry, and some coriander powder, red chili powder, garam masala, and a bit of cumin seeds. And in the sides I have some crushed red chilies, also known as Tim's worst nightmare. I'm trying to be too funny, aren't I? Anyway, we're gonna put in maybe half a teaspoon of coriander powder, less than half a teaspoon of red chili powder, We didn't push in anything like tomatoes, so we're just gonna put some mango powder, like raw mango powder, I think. Jesus, I don't know so much. And some turmeric, give it a nice little color. And now for our binding agent, suji. Now I'm not very good at measurements. I don't do them. I just kind of eyeball stuff. So we shall eyeball this as well. Let's see. So up until now, I've put in about 3 spoons, maybe 4. Let's see how it goes. Okay. And then this is where you get your nails dirty, the ones you just got done yesterday, and you try to bind all of this in. Now you can make one large pancake or you can make a few fritters. I think this is definitely not ready to bind yet, so I'm going to put in maybe some gram flour actually. Or you can even put in just like normal maida, like flour, like white flour? What do you guys call it? Anyway. A bit of semolina. And if this doesn't work, I shall be putting in some besan. Really should have practiced this recipe before doing it, huh? Not good. Not good. Let's try to make one fritter. No, we're gonna fall apart like a little bitch. No. What I found was maida or plain flour. I don't know where the besan is gone or the gram flour, but that's alright. Now you want to make sure that you have mixed everything that you need to, and press it down like a dough. Don't squeeze it, don't squeeze out all the water, but press it down a bit to see if it is forming anything at all, like this. So see, this is kind of sticking to the side a little bit. Sorry for the mess again. This is sticking to the side a little bit, so let me see if I can make one little fritter. Now, because I'm doing this for the first time, I don't want them to be very big, okay? I want them to be small, a good size, so that it's easier to cook them thoroughly and evenly. So we have this. It should, I think it looks okay. But I will put in a little bit more flour because I feel like it's still a little bit sticky. Man, I'm not the person to come to for measurements. I have no idea what I'm doing. All I know is that this is what you put in, this is how you make it. Maybe in the future I will take these recipe videos a bit more seriously. Sorry. And I will properly measure stuff out. Okay, so this is it. Now, when you're actually cooking these, you can put them in the oven, that's no problem at all, for maybe 7 to 8 minutes, okay, if you have less fritters. Now, here we are. This looks like I might be able to cook it. I'm sorry. It was just there like, hee. Okay. Just flying everywhere. Jeez. Okay. That's a bit better. I'll take that. Does this look edible at all? It does not. Like, I probably shouldn't show anything to Tim before I've actually made it, and I'm like, here, this is what you eat. So we tried making one of these. They're still a little wet on the top. So what I'm gonna do is, I have some flour over here, and I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. There we go. That should that should hopefully keep them from breaking apart while I cook them. So again, what you do is you make a little bowl, and I don't know, I'm really freaking this up. This is my dignity here out there on the internets. What am I doing to this poor man? He's away from home and everything, and he has to make food food. Yeah, you probably should start making food. I can't even speak, let alone cook for you. There we go. We cheated a little bit. It's cool. I think this will just increase our cooking time. But at least they're being made. I mean, I'm a little grateful for that. Okay, so we do the same thing. I think if your lauki is fresh, it might help, because mine was kind of sitting in the fridge for maybe 4 days, 5 days. See, the thing is, we're trying to like stay at home as much as we can so that we don't end up, I swear, we are 2 people in this house. If one of us gets sick, the other one definitely will get sick. And who's gonna like look after us? You know. So we're trying not to get sick, but we do go out on the weekends because we can't stay inside. It's not good for your mental health. So we have our little non-stick pan over here. I will turn off just the exhaust because of the sound. Where's my gas lighter? Now you don't need to put anything because it's a non-stick pan. Remember the Gordon Ramsay thing? It's non-stick! Sorry, it's a non-stick pan, so you don't need to put any oil, but I'm gonna put a little bit of ghee, just cause, like, you need a bit of taste in your life. Oh wait, but what if I freak it out by not using oil? I think we'll give it a try. Who doesn't like ghee? Oh, so my pan is on medium high at the moment. I'll turn it down in a second. Okay, moment of truth. Those fritters or tikkis that I have over there are a little, I don't want to say the word fat, but they're a little big. And what you're going to do is you're going to put them on the pan, let them cook for a little bit, and then you press down and try to make them a bit thinner. The thinner you get them to be, the crispier, but I can't promise anything with these ones because this is what they look like essentially. Let's just go for it, peeps. So we have fritter number 1 and 2. I feel like this one's going to fall apart. This is number 3 and 4. They're slightly, maybe just a little bit different in size, but it's okay. Whew. Okay. Now, I think the recipe, or the ladies who made this, and I watched their videos, said that it might take about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, but the amount of flour I put in there and the semolina, I'm not sure. So we're just going to see. I don't want them to be on very high because then that will not cook them very evenly. So let's just see how this goes. None of them are burning or sticking to the pan, which is a good sign. Hello. It's so weird. I don't know whether I have to look at the camera or myself. Anyway, so my husband had to leave me because he has to go back to work. I mean, ugh, like, seriously. But the good news is that these, I'm sorry, this is so shaky, sheesh. The fritters turned out to be okay. So it turns out it took about 10 minutes on one side. And this is what they look now. They have a nice golden brown kind of like color on them. And they're nice yellow color because I put in a little extra turmeric. And let us see, I'm sorry, I sincerely apologize. Like, next time I will be more prepared for these videos. I mean, I will okay, let me just put you over here for a second so that I can talk to you. Is that fine? Yeah, okay. So I was just saying, I am sorry that I was a bit unorganized with this video. I will definitely just be sure of measurements and stuff next time. But just to recap, this is lauki or bottle gourd. They come in like different shapes. I don't know what the different gourds are. Anyway, you
bind it with whatever agent you like. You know, grate it, and you can put in salt, pepper, whatever spices. You can put Mexican mix for all I care. I would have done that as well at some point. But other than that, we put in some semolina because we want it to be a bit more healthy, but I don't know how much. It's harder to cook. Okay, it takes longer to cook. So I just put in some plain flour as well. So I put in about 5 to 6 spoons of the semolina and about half a cup of flour and 1 onion and just salt, pepper to your taste, whatever you like. I put in a bit of red chili powder, a bit of amchur powder or mango powder, raw mango powder, green mango powder. Oh my god, not ripe mango powder, of course, the unripe mango powder. And turmeric and some coriander powder. And that was it. And I put in a little green chili as well because I like a bit of a bite. And that's it. Hello. So you see this look on my face, and well, it's a little messy back there. Don't look over there. Look at me. Look at me. Okay. And this is the look of success. This is how our fritters turned out. Ooh, nice and crispy. Don't worry about the yellow color. It's because of turmeric. And they're nice and crispy. They have a little bit of a sear on the top. They're nice and brown. They are cooked through because when you poke them in the middle like this, they're not releasing like a lot of water. Just little bit of the ghee that I cook them in. Once again, I'll be more careful next time. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and do subscribe. And I'll try to do them weekly. I'll try to cook other stuff as well. I mostly cook vegetarian food while we're here in India because it's just such an abundance of fresh fruit and veg over here. And I really want Tim to experience that as well, as long as he's living here in India with me. And that's it. Have a great week ahead, and we shall check in very, very soon. Bye. Hey everyone, I forgot about one thing. I forgot to taste them. So let's go for it. This is what it looks like. I have some soup here with my little fritters. As I said, we had something heavy for lunch or supper or whatever you want to call it. So we don't want to have something heavy. I'm just gonna, look at that, looking nice and pretty. Oh my god, you can't even tell that it's lauki, the dreaded vegetable. There's a nice sweetness from the onions. They're nicely caramelized, but not completely fried. I love this. I'm gonna make this again. I'm actually gonna, the semolina, you can see it over here, the little dots. How do I focus on stuff? Hello? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know how to focus on shit. But they're it's nice and crispy. The semolina really made it nice and crispy. And it's cooked thoroughly, which is great. I think this is good food. It's like cooking cucumber, but okay, it's tasty and everything. So, woohoo.